Everyone considered him the coward of the county. He'd never stood one single time to prove the county wrong. His mama named him Tommy, but folks just called him Yellow. Something always told me they were reading Tommy wrong. When Tommy was only 10 years old, his daddy died in prison. I looked after Tommy 'cause he was my brother's son. I still recall the final words my brother said to Tommy. Son, my life is over, but yours has just begun. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. Now it don't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. There's someone for everyone, and Tommy's love was Becky. In her arms he didn't have to prove he was a man. One day when Tommy was working, the Johnson boys came calling, and they took turns with Becky, and there was 3 of them. When Tommy opened up the door and saw his Becky crying, the torn dress, the shattered look was more than he could stand. He reached above the fireplace, took down his daddy's picture. As his tears fell on his daddy's face, he heard these words again. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. Now it don't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. The Johnson boys just laughed at him when he walked into the ballroom. One of them got up, met him halfway across the floor. When Tommy turned around, they said, "Hey, look, old Yellow's leaving." But you could have heard a pin drop when Tommy stopped and locked the door. 20 years of crawling was bottled up inside him. He wasn't holding nothing back, he let 'em have it all. When Tommy left the barroom, now the Johnson boy was standing, and he said, "This one's for Becky," as he watched the last one fall. Then I heard him say, "I promised my dad not to do the things he'd done. I walked away from trouble when I can. Now, Dad, don't think I'm weak, I didn't turn the other cheek. I hope that you can understand. Sometimes you have to fight when you're a man." Everyone considered him the coward of the county. Thanks, guys. Another great song and movie by the great Kenny Rogers. Hope you're having a great day. See ya.